Namaskar, friends. Welcome to Export, Import, Supply Chain and Custom. And today in this session, we will understand document type and its importance. So, in imports, what kind of documents we use for the shipment import and what is the importance of these documents? We will understand in this session. Okay, so the document start from performa invoice. So, we will start this discuss from performa invoice. So, this module we have divided in three session. So first is we completing in the session is commercial prospective documents, which are performa invoice, purchase order, invoice and commercial invoice. Okay. So we will start with commercial performa invoice. Okay. So performa invoice is a document in which the exporter mention the pricing of the goods. Just like a if we go to the any hotel, then they provide us a menu cards. In the same way, the performa invoice is prepared by the supplier, we can say exporter. Okay, so main thing is that the supplier want to explain the pricing of the goods, payment terms of the goods, incoterms of the goods. Okay, so this is just like a menu cards. Okay, the commercial invoice prepare after this, but first is a performa invoice. Just like a you want to some goods from anybody, any exporter, then first you ask to him that please share the pricing. Then he share the performa invoice. Okay, so on performa invoice all the detail mention. Okay, so on that we negotiate something. Okay, and after negotiation we will prepare the purchase order because we are here importing. Okay, for example, so performa invoice, the document is the initial stage prepared by the supplier in favor of the buyer. Okay, then buyer will prepare the purchase order. So the details, term and condition mentioned on the performa invoice, on the basis of its the purchase order prepares. Okay, here purchase order is related to the ordering of the goods, which goods ordered by the buyers. Okay, so all the details regarding performa invoice, okay, pricing and all the things we need to mention the purchase order. Okay, so once performa invoice is approved by the buyer, then importer prepare the purchase order. Okay, here the deal is start. Okay, it perform invoice just for the initially rate pricing, but after preparing purchase order, supplier dispatch the goods. Okay, so importance of purchase order is very in international business. Like any disputes come, then the proof of order is a purchase order. Okay, okay, so once we prepare the purchase order, then goods needs to dispatch. Okay, so for the dispatching goods, exporter will prepare the commercial invoice. Okay, here we need to understand what is the difference between performa invoice and commercial invoice, because the both documents prepared by the shipper, exporter. Okay, so the difference is that the performa invoice is only the rate card for the buyer, and commercial invoice is that the goods has been dispatched and the pricing need to collect from the buyer. Okay, so what we will do as per performa invoice and purchase order may be a high volume, maybe the two or three shipment, but the commercial invoice only we need to prepare what goods we are currently dispatch. Okay, just like if we receive the purchase order of the uh, 20 container. Okay, and we are as exporter we are just trying to export only the 5 container, so the commercial invoice will prepare only for the 5 containers. Okay, So this is the difference between performa invoice and commercial invoice. Okay. So commercial invoice importance is that when we export the goods and we submit that proof of export in the bank, then bank send this document to the buyer bank, and buyer bank will check out and verify the detail and send the payment against the documents. Okay. So it's depend on the time, term and conditions. Okay, it depend on the term and condition which agreed in the contract. Okay, so there are two type of commercial invoice we need to prepare. Basically, commercial invoice is only one, but the perspective of the import and destination country, we need to update some additional thing, and the perspective of the custom, we will update the commercial invoice as the rules of the custom. Okay, sometimes we have said that the commercial invoice for the custom, and sometimes we use the commercial invoice for the importer country. Okay, so this thing need to understand. Okay, now last document is we will discuss is the packing list. So what is the packing list? When we dispatch the goods, we need to prepare the list of goods. Okay, just like we are exporting the 20 containers of the motorcycle. Okay, so we need to mention the model number of the motorcycle, chassis number, engine number, all the things we need to update in the packing list. Other than this, weight per unit, weight and total weight. Okay, this detail need to mention in the packing list. So packing list is the just informing the details regarding the goods, this stuff in the containers. Okay, so once the packing list convey details regarding the goods which are going to dispatch for the particular shipment. In certain case, the packing list may be differ. Okay, just like you are exporting in the unit, then unit need to mentions. Okay, if you are exporting in the numbers, then number need to mentions. Okay, it's just like you are exporting a oily things, then you need to update as per oily goods. Okay, so this thing need to understand that when we preparing the our packing list, we have to mention the accurate details. You have seen many time in the packing list net weight and gross weight. Okay, so net weight is the weight which is the actual weight of the goods, and gross weight is the weight which is the after packing weight. Okay, so both weight are differs because that after packing the goods, some weight is extra added. Okay, now the other weight are also found when we prepare the VGM, but these are different thing. But we are just understanding the packing list importance. So packing list is just like a uh, commercial invoice, and we have to prepare this packing list along with the commercial invoice. Okay, so both document prepare at the same time. So guys, in this session we have understand commercial prospective documents, which is commercial invoice, packing list, performa invoice, and purchase order. Okay, so this document is orderly prepared. First we prepare the uh, performa invoice, then importer. Here performa invoice prepared by the exporter and purchase order prepared by the importer. Okay, then s- again exporter will prepare the commercial invoice and packing list. So these documents are the commercial prospective documents which use in the trading or international business and import export. So guys, uh, we have understand the importance of the documents, and procedure of the document. So guys, thanks for watching the session. Have a nice day.